What's up, Brew Crew? This is the Stig, and I was asked to give a quick tutorial on how to make the amended KFC couch gating logo that I've been using. This was something I saw in Thursday Night Football, and noticed I have a beer bottle on there. The actual KFC one's a big bucket of chicken. Well, we're Brew Crew. So I'm going to try to quick show you how to make that. Don't know why I did a lap through there, but that's how it goes. Okay, first, almost everything is tools. Go down all the way to the bottom, grab the white square, leave it white, just stretch it to fill it. Done. Next layer, tools. Second, in the middle, see this square with the rounded corners. You're gonna select that, do your color. Now we're gonna click the right thumbstick to do some freescale, and we're trying to make it basically the upper half. We want to leave just a little bit of a gap around the outside and at the middle. Notice there's graph marks there. Boom, see, I'm over the middle right now. So that's pretty good. You know, some of the proportions of some of these may not be perfect. If you go back to my player card and look at that as reference, I think that's pretty good, but I'll try to get these as close as I can. Copy that layer, move it to the next one and paste it. Go there to edit it, just change its color. We're going red. And we're just trying to move that to the bottom half and make sure it's aligned, you know, left, right, justified pretty good. Set it, done. Okay, let's work on the couch. Again, we're going to tools. Surprise, surprise. All the way to the bottom. White square. Right thumbstick, click it for freescale. We're not trying to make it taller. We're trying to make it wider and shorter. You basically want it just slightly less than the width of the red and blue squares, because then when you rotate it, you know, there's a certain proportion. See, I'm stretching it out right there, and I'm kind of moving around just enough to cover all the red at the top there and leave a little bit of the blue and the red. That's pretty good, and I've set it. Let's work on the cushions. Again, we go to tools, we go back to this rectangle with the squares, or excuse me, rounded corners. Stretch it down, just a regular scale, not a free scale, and stretch it down, and you're trying to align the top of it, you know, parallel with the top and bottom of your base of the couch. Remember, see that little midline through the graph grid, vertical? You know, try to set it on there, you know, with the corner that's rounded to the left of it, and leave enough room when you size it to the left far end of the couch, because you're going to put an angled, you know, white line piece there to try to make the armrest. That's pretty good. I'm going to set that there, and I'm going to copy it like I did the red from the blue. I'm going to go to the next layer and paste it, and then I'm just going to move it, because you know, when you copy and paste, they sit right on top, so you just move it from itself. And what I'm trying to do basically when I set this here, align it again parallel with the top of the couch and the cushion I've already set, and leave some space in there, almost like a butt crack, if you will, you know, where the two rounded corners come together so you can see the shape of the couches. And again, enough all the way to the far right to get the armrest on. That's pretty good. Let's set it and move on. We're going to do the two armrests. All I'm really looking for here is something that gives me a white line at the top that I can angle, and a little bit at the bottom just to cover stuff. Sometimes if there's less to use at the bottom as masking, you know, you don't got to worry about things. So I'm going to use, see this half round here? And I'm going to rotate it and kind of change the scale and rotate it. What I'm trying to do is the top left corner of it, see, you know, if you take the line down the left at the top of the white, I'm trying to get that out at the corner of the rectangle of the main body of the couch. And you got to play with the scale a little bit to get it. That's pretty good. Again, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect at the scale, whether on a gun or, you know, real quick on somebody's screen. But it's nice to try to get it close. That's pretty good. Let's work on the legs real quick. Again, surprise, back to tools. See this one, fourth down, far left. It looks like a cylinder, you know, a rectangle with like a cylinder or a beer bottle bottom. We're going to use it for the beer bottle later. But for now, we're going to use that for the legs. Just two of them. And you got to get scale it down, just a free scale. Try to get the rotation, again, aligned to the rectangle. That's good. Let's clone it, copy, paste, select it, move it from where it sat. Notice I'm trying to cover all of the red over there. That's like what, but you can see almost all of the circle at the bottom. That's how the KFC one was. I thought those kind of little details were important in using positive, negative, rubbish, and artsy-fartsy stuff like this. When you're trying to get things to stand out, it does make a difference. Set it. We're going to do the beer bottle and the remote, and we're done. Thank you for being patient. Change the color. Stretch it down and kind of, you know, align this with the sides of the couch. You know, whether you're doing a 40 or, you know, a regular beer bottle, that's up to you. Let's get the top arc of it. I use that half round again. Change the color. Rotate it in a free scale. This one gets a little fussy, but you know, you get the idea. Again, as long as you're just covering. Ooh, wow, a little too much coffee this morning. Sorry. There you go. That's pretty good. We'll get the neck of the bottle, go back to tools, and a little bit farther down, there's this nice tapered piece right here. Change the color. A little bit of rotation, get the scale down. And that's not. That looks like a good. That's close enough. Okay. There's a white line where the bottle comes up the cylinder and starts to curve towards the neck. And I found it was easier to just add it than trying to leave those pieces apart. So I go get this white arc and I just rotate it. I stretch it pretty far down. Again, just a free scale. Boom. The remote, I go back to that bottom of the bottle, change the color. I free scale this. I'm trying to make it a little bit, you know, that's pretty good. They had white lines and buttons and stuff on it. I didn't think it was worth it. You can't see it. That's basically it right there. You know, I've gone and added BREW. I wanted to eventually work a little OP, Onski, and popping off in it, but I figured it's better to start simple and see how it evolves. I know a few people had wanted, I guess, to see how this went together, so here you go. You're more than welcome to use this. I think that would be cool if anyone wanted to. If you got any ideas for how we could make it better, since people already hate BREW Crew anyways, let's keep it kicking. That's it right there. You know, that's 19 layers. There's still, God, you know, a lot of layers to do stuff here with. Oh, I missed a couple things for you. I'm sorry. There's a couple like throw pillows on the couch. Please excuse me. Back to tools. Do this quick. See these? You can use any of these kind of weird shapes. You're just trying to get the corner of the cushion, or you know, the pillow up here. It's kind of sticking up off the armrest. Boom. back to tools, and just anything to kind of, and no, here's some. Okay, notice because I did this after the beer bottle and the remote, it's blocking it right now. So I'm just going to move its location to ahead of my bottle, and problem solved. That's it. I hope that made sense, and I hope you enjoy. If any of the other ones I've done, Vaportini, the beer bottle, the keg, the mug, Sniper on the Hill, the Graves, let me know. I'll see what I can come up with for you. Take care.